Hey, I am Joanne from No Guilt Mom, where we help you feel less guilty about everything parenting. And this week, we are going to talk about doing too much. Are you guilty of this? I know I am. And here are some kind of questions you could ask yourself if you feel like you may be doing too much. So, do you always feel like you drop the ball on stuff? Do you feel stressed out and not know any way to possibly accomplish everything on your to-do list? Do you feel like you're in it alone and no one else in your family is there to help you? If so, you might be doing too much. And this is such a hard thing to grasp, because I think a lot of us are just ingrained with this notion that we're not doing too much, we're just managing our time poorly. I know I felt that. I felt that with my business for so long. Looked at all these other successful people and I saw everything that they're doing and I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't have it together. I can't manage my time. But that's not the case. I was doing too much. Those successful people that I was looking at, they have help. They have like big teams and assistants, and here I am, the solopreneur. So how can we get out of this? Because you might be hearing this and think, well, Joanne, if I don't do the laundry, the cooking, the cleaning, the grocery shopping, the getting the kids up in the morning and getting them ready for school, like who's gonna do it? The kids will. And it's a hard truth to hear, but we as moms tend to do too much for our kids. We don't want to admit this, but we don't feel that they're capable of getting themselves ready or cooking or cleaning. Sometimes we don't even think our husbands are capable of doing this. This is a big thing that I've seen in lots of relationships about women who want to take on everything because their husbands are like no good at it, when really the husbands are equal partners in it. And this is a hard thing to realize and give up. So our ultimate goal is to reduce the stress in our lives, make time for ourselves, and do it with less guilt. Number one, pick what's important to you. Is it important that your child has a spotless outfit ready for the next day? Is it important that you have healthy food in your refrigerator? Is it important that you cook a home-cooked meal every night? What is important to you? And don't pick like tons of things, because I know that's what you want to do. Pick one or two. That's what I would want to do. I'm just saying from my own personal experience. But pick one or two important things. What's important for me is that my kids are happy. Well, not happy. That they're respected and that they have everything they need, not everything they want. So that could mean that, we have dinner and it's a simple meal of like grilled chicken and veggies, and they may not be happy with that meal, but they are getting everything they need from it. It's also important always for me to have clean laundry. So what we did is I am teaching my kids who are 4 and 9 how to do their own laundry. It is such a long process. It's like one of those things where I just want to give them their laundry basket and show them the washer and be like, I showed you once, it's your responsibility to do it now. And it just doesn't work that way. It's like constantly being by their side and doing it with them and putting the clothes in the washer and like being there so they can turn back and say, oh, is it the cold one or the hot one? And what button do I push now? For like months. And that's just what I'm gonna settle into, because my ultimate goal is I don't want to do their laundry anymore. And this is going to help me get to that ultimate goal. So pick what is important to you and then ask for help in doing it. I go to my kids to ask for help. My husband and I, we split chores around the house. He does all the grocery shopping. Thank goodness, because I hate it. And I usually do the folding of all of our laundry, just because that's how we've split it up. But ask for help, and then take that help and then let the people who are helping do it their own way. This is such a hard thing because you don't want to give up control, and yet we need of control. And it may not be done perfectly. There are some things that are done around the house that I'm like, oh, I wouldn't do it that way, but I am quick not to say anything because ultimately I don't want to do that task anymore. I want my other family members to do that. And so I just need to be quiet. And that's hard. That's really hard. Hopefully you can relate. But oh my gosh, being quiet when something's not done to your expectations, oh, so hard. So, look at your life right now. Are you doing too much? Are you expecting too much of yourself? And what can you get rid of and what can you get off your plate? Let me know. Comment down there at the bottom and tell me what is most important to you in your house to be done right and what can you give to someone else. I challenge you to do that. Do it right below. Think of it right now. And while you're down there, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you'll be alerted to all the No Guilt Mom videos that are coming your way. Remember that the best mom is a happy mom, so take care of you, and I will see you later.